All right, so yeah, welcome. All right, so let's just go straight to what we have. This is basically just trading the reef, and I believe the year has been great for all of us. So many charts were posted, so many results, so many, some losses, results, and all right, missed here. All right, so what do we have to pay attention to in the coming year? All right, this didn't load. It didn't load. It didn't give me what I wanted. But let me see on MetaTrader 5. But let me first make my sketch here so that it will be very easy for me to go straight. The same principle, the same thing I look out for on chart, the same thing, the same way I've explained. All of them are just the same. The only I've been trying to learn some other few things, but I think I'm still very much comfortable with what I've been doing consistently this year that has given me, the result I wanted. All right. So basically, it's just liquidity, wrap, and all. All right. I just want engagement to be taken, blah blah blah. The same thing. The same thing. All right. I just need liquidity to be captured basically before I start looking for whatever entry I want to actually take. All right. So this is just the basic model I want. I need liquidity to be captured. That's the first thing. All right. Liquidity has to be captured. Then the next thing is I focus on my previous highs and lows. That's the next thing. All right. If I want to take any trade, I rather focus around here, which is my previous high, or I focus around the other block here. So those are the two places I look out to take my trades, especially if I want to take any trade. All right. So what do I look out for in these two areas? This is my previous low and this is my current high. All right. Current low and current high. Sorry. What did I want to see? I want to see a return back to any of those two and confirmation on lower time frame. Just as simple as that. So if price comes back here, then I go on lower time frame. I want to see something like this. Basically, a change of character. I don't really look out for break of structure as much, especially when it tested any of these ones. I just need a change of character and then push the upside. So I have the change of character on lower time frame. Then in this liquidity get taken and then it push the upside. So this is basically what I want to see in both of those zones, all right? Either from here or around here. Okay. Tendencies are that this place might not hold price. Or the second tendency is that price can actually want to create another liquidity or another inducement around this place. So my target will be as simple as just targeting the current high, basic. All right, my stop loss is here. I'll be targeting this high so that I don't get liquidated in the long run. So very easy for me. So those are the things I look out for on the chart. Basically, don't make it hard for yourself. All right, just make it as simple as it gets. And this thing I've taught you, or this thing I'm showing you, or I'd actually work. Okay, Abi, yes. Most of the trade I've traded this year has been this model, and it had about 75% success rate, basic. All right, just based on the analysis or on my trading journals, specifically those I use this kind of model for, where it happened and it works about 70 to 75% of the time, and it's a very good trade. Now, secondly, you should learn to actually wait. Just learn to wait. Most of the time, I will say this, most of the trade I actually lost this year, most of the trade I lose were trades trying to catch counter trends, basically. Like I want to, when price started moving down, I want to just join the sell to move down to this place. I think it's taught me more than 60% of the time, basic. All these things were things I've seen from my journals, all right? The journals I kept detailed journals. So I noticed that it stopped me out more than 60% of the time. That means I only have 40% win rate when I try to actually catch a retracement move. I'm not saying it won't work for you, but I get stopped out most of the time. So I will have to actually be more careful trading them. All right. So that's just all I want to share. Now I'm going to go into analyzing most of the charts. If I show you my MetaTrader 5, I've already analyzed most of my assets for the year. Let me show you so that you can see. You can see them, and probably I will try to explain. I'll try to explain. I will try to explain them so that you can understand it. So let me stop sharing this. So let me start sharing from MetaTrader 5 because it gives me more detailed chart. This is my MT5. Sorry, I'm trying to load MT5, but I'm not seeing it. All right, so yeah. So for what it was, all right. So these are my charts. Yeah, I've done my work on my chart. Basically, this crash 1000. I have the what do they call it? The support and resistance one. I have the structure one too. All right. So structure has been marked. All of them are ready. All right. So let's just take time and go through VIX asset. I know because I trade boom and crash well. All right. So I take liberty. All right. I just took liberty to check Bitcoin also. All right. I've analyzed Bitcoin. I know where to take my investment from, and these are the zones I've already looked at. If price didn't get to those zones, there's no investment, right? I've checked Tron, I've checked Dodge. I'm just showing you what I've done. My analysis, I said I've checked gold. Gold should sell, all right? I just want gold to get to this place, and then I will think about joining the sell to the downside. So unless gold get to this place, based on H4 analysis, I'm not selling. I'm not selling, all right? Except gold goes down and break this low. So that's just what I'm looking out for. So I've actually marked most of my assets and it doesn't disappear. All right. This one, it won't disappear. So let me go to VIX asset. So this is VIX 10, basically. So I always start from weekly just to be able to see the larger picture. All right. As you can see on my screen, the analysis is already done. All right. Already done. Let me go to monthly on this chart. All right. See monthly, see what happened. So this is monthly basic, all right? So this monthly, we have this previous high, we have this low, and then this high has been taken out, all right? There's a break of structure to the upside. Secondly is that our other block is here, which has been tested, all right? This monthly zone has been tested, which there's no problem. Is a very good observation. But when I went to weekly, I realized that, okay, there's still an imbalance on weekly below. So the reason why I'm thinking that price will still push more to the downside is because of this imbalance on weekly. So this imbalance on weekly is what is prompting me to want to wait for price to push to the downside. So I'm not really actually buying here. I'm not buying yet until price gets to this place. Structure has been marked. So most of the things I'll be doing on this asset is watching, at least for now, unless I have something like this. If this eye get violated, all right, this eye here, if this eye gets violated one more time, all right, then I can now pay attention to it. But for me, not now. I'm not going to risk this. So if this eye get violated, I'll wait for a retest and then I'll join the buy. All right. But for now, this is what I'm anticipating on this asset. So I want to see that happen. This coming to this zone, giving me an H4 confirmation for a buy, then I'm going to join the buy to this eye here. All right. The buy is going to be coming from here all the way to this up here. Okay. So next year, because this year is almost done, I think today is 28. Yeah. So today is 28. What you should be waiting for on this asset is that no matter what move this asset wants to give you, the overall target will be this red line above, the toppest red line here. So let's say price push down into this zone. Because this zone now is very wide. This zone is about 100 pips. Yeah, about 100 pips. Or even more, maybe about 110, 115 pips. All right. I wouldn't want to set limit. The minimum lot size here is 0.5. So 0.5 of this zone is about $50 basically. All right. So I will focus basically on H1 and H4. All right. When I see H4 break of structure and retest, then I will be ready to actually buy, because by then the risk would have been reduced, and then I'll have more reward to my hand. So if I take any trade from here, I will close partial actually, all right, at H4 high, but my target will be here. So I'll be waiting for price to come here. All the way, let me just show you for this year now, this 2024. Let's see where the chart started from. So this was where price was 2024. So for the whole 2024 now, all right, this is it. So the chart started here for the whole 2024. See all the move that happened on this asset. So for the whole year now, this is all that we're battling here. We are battling with this for a whole year. That means for me now that wait for weekly, it means throughout this year, I wouldn't have actually probably traded this asset, because I think I took a sell from here. I closed very early, basically. Maybe I closed somewhere around here. So that means throughout this year now, I wouldn't have been able to take any trade. But now let's see what happens by 2025. We are anticipating the price coming to this zone, and then we'll continue pushing on. It means that it's going to last for a very long time, basically. So if you are taking a trade from here, you might be holding to this place, taking months, even a year, probably. So wait patiently for price to do whatever it wants to do. First, I'm anticipating that price will sell into this zone. The second scenario is that price comes and break this high here. Just to analyze that for you, all right? So if price break this high here, goes up from where it is currently, break this high. If you come back to retest our daily time frame, then I'm going to take it. Let me show you. Now let me show you what happened here. Daily time frame had actually broken structure here for a buy. All right. Now what happened was my high was somewhere around here. I was watching this place, because actually the extreme zone has been tested by this move. So I was waiting for price to come into this area, which price had already done. So tendencies are price can continue going, and this would have been my target. All right. But because of the imbalance that is below on weekly, I don't want to risk this. Although when you go to H1, somehow you might have seen this blah, blah, blah break of structure to the upside, but the weekly imbalance below is not making me comfortable to take this trade. So that's why I didn't actually bother myself taking this trade. Although if I had taken this trade, I would have had maybe 1 to 7 or 1 to 8, but I'm not a that kind of trader that rushed into things. So I want to actually catch the big move. So, but tendencies are that price can push up and break this high on daily. This particular high that marked. As soon as price break this high, I will be very patient. Is it that price comes? Let me make it smaller. All right. If price break this high here, is it that price come back and retest this place? That's come and retest this whole area, or price come back to the extreme zone, which is somewhere around here. So to be very comfortable with trading this asset, although if you are in, good, and you must have broken even by now, all right? But for me to be comfortable to trade this asset, I need this high to be taken again, second time. So by the time it gets taken second time and price comes back down to this place, I'm going to enter it, and then I will target the weekly high. So I'm just analyzing and telling you how I would have, traded this asset. The reason why I'm not in is just because of the weekly imbalance. So you have to actually pay attention to whatever you see on higher time frame, so that you don't get it all mixed up. So that's why. So except you have any question on this, then I'll just move to the next VIX asset. I'm not analyzing boom and crash because most of the things, maybe after this time, I will analyze boom and crash. But I'm just trying to give you a bigger picture of what might happen on this asset in a long run. All right. I'm not saying you cannot buy now. I'm just saying that in a long run, this is what I anticipate happening on this asset. All right. But if price gets to this weekly zone, I will confidently be buying up. So if I enter any trade around here, for me, I will not close it. I will just hold it. No matter how long it takes to get to this place, I will be in this trade to this place. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. All right. So H4 confirmation, H1 confirmation around this zone, they will push up to the upside. Is there any question, please? Is there any question? So it's that simple. All right. If you understand it, so let me just shift. Let me go to VIX 10. Almost the two VIX 10 almost have the same distance. I think I've analyzed this asset for I think it's been a long time. I've had this analysis and it's been there. All right. Now, how did the year start for us? That's first. Let's see how the year started. Where the price start from? That's 2024. Okay, 2024 started here. All right, so 2024 started here. All right, this is where 2024 started, and price kept pushing up to this place. Now, when price got here, I think I got in around here. I'm not sure. What date was this? Because I know I was in early sales on both VIX 10, VIX 10X. All right, so this is 7th. Okay, so this is August, I guess. No, it's July. Okay, so around July, price was here. Now, all this move that falls to the downside happens from July till now. Now, when I saw the retracement coming down, my whole field focus is to analyze weekly. All right, I just want to see a bigger picture of where price is going to. I know most persons. Now, let me show you something based on daily. Let's go. All right, based on daily. All right, most people would have been like, let me just be very frank. Some people, based on this time frame or H4 time frame, blah blah blah, we want to continue buying it. It doesn't mean price should not buy, but how long will price buy from these ones? Except you want to be a scalper and then you know how to maneuver your way. You would have gotten an entry here, basic using M30 or H1. You would have gone to the upside, and then probably if you hold too long or you didn't close partial, you just stopped out. But for confidence sake, I like my weekly and H4 aligning together. It gives me more confidence to actually go for what I wanted. All right. Now, all this happened. I was basically waiting for this area, price to come to this area so that I can join the sell. But what happened is this area has been tested by this move. All right. So the best option is to start looking for areas that have not been tested. And this happens more on VIX asset. And because of the inconsistency of synthetic indices, sometimes you think that, let me just show you. The place that have not been tested based on this chart, all right, I'll just show you somewhere around here. 1, 2, yeah, somewhere here. That's the place that has not been tested. Yeah, I saw it, but because of the way VIX or synthetic indices moved, sometimes you think this place will hold price, and then price continue going until it's even cover all this area. And this place is so wide, so I didn't really bother myself selling it. So that's why I didn't sell it. But I already saw that this place, I think I've taught us this, I can't remember, but I've taught us this. How to get your order block and how to get area of reaction for price. Maybe I will emphasize on it as we go into next year. But I know that price was going to react around it. It's not because price has started moving. If you check I think I have it in my journals. It's there. If you need it, I can still send it to you anyway. So, but I didn't see a confirmation for a sell. I didn't feel comfortable because of the way synthetic moves. So I just actually left it. Now, so if I'm selling from here and you want to buy from here, you know that, yes, I will send it after the class, please. All right, so because I have to check, this had happened, this since June, this happened since June this year. So it will be far. I think I analyzed this when price was still around here. That's around August, yeah. So around August. So I'll check. I'll check around August to see if I still have or it's still there. But I will check patiently. So now, when you see this area, what I want to see is confirmation for yourself. But I didn't see it. It didn't give me any confidence to actually go for it. So I just left it. And obviously, it actually sell to the downside. So let's leave that. So now on a bigger note, all right, those that have entered the buy around here had gotten stopped out because H4 would have given you something sweet around here. But weekly is not saying the same thing. So I won't rush myself. So where are we looking at price coming into? All right. So you can actually sell from where price is. Now see this internal liquidity here. This is weekly internal liquidity. Trend line touches, all right. I've marked this long time ago, all right. Immediately price cleared this place, I already marked this place. So price is supposed to come for all this internal liquidity. No matter what I do, I don't want to buy around this internal liquidity. So I will actually be looking for more sales down into this zone. So if you want to take any trade as next year's, let me delete this. Now, what I will do is I want to take sales now because I think daily must have actually broken to the downside. All right, so daily has broken to the downside. From here, daily had actually taken off and broken to the downside. Now, if I want to actually trade, I want to actually go for sales. Busy. I want to go for sales. So let me see H4. So let's see. Okay, so it's very easy because now we have 1, 2, 3 tested. Is this tested? Okay, let me see whether this one is also tested. Okay, tested, amazing. So everything has been tested onto this place. So yeah, so that's the place I'll be looking for entry if I want to actually sell. So, see, if you have questions, just take your time and ask. Except there's no light and my battery will soon go off. I thought there would be light. So, but this is where I will be looking for sell entries. This place here. So if I want to sell, I'll be looking to sell. All right. So I'll be looking to sell around here. So you should be looking for sell to the downside. If you want to buy, well, it's very risky, but it doesn't mean you can't buy. But majorly sell as the upper hand here. All right. So I will be selling from here to the downside. So that's just how simple analysis can be. Don't stress yourself wanting to actually catch every move on lower time frame. As simple as it gets. Don't. So this is just my own way of trading now. All right. So I'll be patient. You see that price goes here, or price give me something new to actually hold on to, or price comes to this place and then sell to this place. So it's as simple as that. So don't stress yourself. So that's my whole summation on the VIX10S. All right. Except you have any other thing, you can actually send it to the group so that they can have it. But this internal liquidity, if I start selling around here, my TP will be here. This is where my TP will be. Let me put my line there. It doesn't matter where chart is. My TP will be somewhere around here. Let me just adjust it. My TP will be somewhere around here. Let me put my TP here. So this is where I will be taking my profit and allowing whatever wants to happen to happen. I don't want it to be very close. I don't want to target very close to the zone so that anything that wants to happen won't get me caught out. All right. So this is what I'm expecting on this asset, and this will not go away. So focus, watch. Let me also do this because this is a class for only students. Now, this is what. Secondly, this is another way I used to actually catch my own move. As simple as that. My fib. I don't really play with the fib. I just want to. So yeah, it aligned with the fib level. All right, 94 fib level. I'm going to actually be in. So except it is too wide. All right, this is about 35 pips. It's too much. So 35 pips is much, but yeah, if you can afford it, fine. But you should try and wait for lower time frame entry around it. If you don't get it, just leave it. Don't stress yourself. But tendencies are that we'll get a lower time frame entry around here, both on M15 and M30. Check M15 and M30, you will see it. But a change of character is enough. Change of character and a retest is enough for this. All right, so that's weekly, because weekly and H4 aligns. All right, weekly is retracing and H4 is actually a sell. So it's a very good move you can follow through. All right, so that's just it. Is there any question? Yes, please. Okay, the person is not talking to me. All right, so let's.
Sir.
Yes, please.
Okay, now as a day trader, now with what you have said now, this is just a purely for maybe so as a swinger who will have to swing. Seeing is a 1 week time frame, and then for someone who has a lower account, how do you navigate through this style of
Okay.
trades?
Someone says something. Yes, please. Ask all your questions so that I can respond to it once. Mr. Alfred.
Yes.
I thought you want to ask
I'm
a
with
question.
you. No. I'm not asking.
Okay. Now, if you're a day trader, let me just show you what you would have done. All right. Basic trading principle. Let's go to H4. Let's see what is happening on H4. All right. Let me zoom it. All right. So this is H4. H4 time frame. Now, based on H4, you see the only difference between all these things is that for those that want to scalp, you major more on lower time frame, basic. But the reason why I go on higher time frame is so that I can get the bigger perspective. Now on H4, see what happens here. This is H4 structure. This is the high, and this is the low here. Sorry, this is the low here. Now, if you want to trade this, you would have marked this zone as a buy area for you. All right. The only thing you are going to do is you go on lower time frame, probably M30 or M15. Let's go to M15, M30 around here. Let me adjust it. So let me zoom it so that you can see how I mark the zone, so that it will not be like I just put something because price has moved. Now, this is the first order block, but all these places have been tested by any candle. So this is why I pick all this area, all right? Because the only area that has imbalance from down to this place is only this place. So I mark all this as a zone because that's where the imbalance was. That's just basically what I'm saying. But if I want to focus on one candle, I would have marked this candle alone. This candle here, I would have marked it as another block because it's the last candle that caused the move, the impulsive move that gave us the imbalance. So this candle is what I would have marked. Sorry, are you following me? Do you understand? Hello, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No fight. Can you just come again, sir?
Now let me make it bold so that you can see it. Now you see, this would have been the other block on H4, this black candle here. But you see, they have been moved above. All right, this candle moved and wicked above. This other one closed above it. But the next candle that came, this black candle came to retest the candle. That black candle, you see, price. This one has retested it. Are you with me, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm with you.
All right. So this candle now moved above this candle. The next candle that happened was supposed to come back and retest this candle here. Do you understand?
I'm following, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Hence, we have an imbalance here that price had to come back and refuel. All right. This imbalance makes this candle a valid candle for order. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The person that said I should come again, do you get it?
Yes, I do. Yes, I'm following.
All right. So because of this imbalance now, this one has been tested. Though you can mark this whole area like this, but the candle that has the order on it is this one. All right, because it's on this candle that impulsive move begin that left us with an imbalance. So what I would do, because if you go and check, you will notice that price didn't actually go below it. You see, price didn't go below it. Price just came to it and continue buying. It's just as simple as that. Now, what I will now do is I will now go to this H4. Let's go to M15. All right, so that's good. I'm trying to. All right, so this M15. Okay, so let me make this bold. So if you're a day trader, basically, what I want to actually see as a trader, generally as a trader, is that I want to see M15 or M30 aligns with H4. That's just basic. So if you want to actually trade as a scalper, a scalper, basically, or as a day trader, you have to go lower. You have to focus more on lower time frame. All right. So I wanted this high to get taken, and you see this move didn't take out the high, but took out inducement. Now the place I want price to come to is price should take this high again. All right. If price take this high and come back and retest, now the next place I'll be looking for price to come to. Please follow me very carefully. Now let me start again. This is where price tested this place, and this is one of the reasons why I prefer break of structure than change of character. For me, I prefer using break of structure, like valid break of structure on lower time frame than change of character, because you see this is a change of character here. See the change of character here, and I've noticed this. Sometimes a change of character works on VIX asset, but most of the time we get stopped out many times. Now, change of character happened, price came back. Instead of reacting from this zone, it just danced, broke us out, then continued. Now, the next thing is another change of character occur. See it here. Let me mark this, please. This is another change of character. This is where break of structure is. This is where structure would have been broken here. All right. What did price do? Price did the same. Reacted around here. Now, what happened? Price reacted around here and we are happy. See it here. So price pushed up, then refused to break this place and then came down, stopped everybody out. Although you would have gotten your one to whatever and then gone. So this is how basically day traders trade. So they see opportunity on lower time frame and nest it. All right. So if you are a day trader, you would have also gone maybe probably to lower time frame. Don't worry, because of my battery, I won't be able to do that today. Change of character and then break of structure. But don't worry, I'm going to our next class, maybe even before the year hits. Right, my battery is not low. All right, please, let's have this class another time. Sorry, please. Let's just have this class another time. My battery will soon go off. So thank you very much. God bless.